Hello, listener. This audio contains a lot of talking and mouth sounds, a lot of fabric noises which sound like this. There is some mild cussing, some mentions of wounds, kind of, or like battle injuries and stuff, and also there are just some kind of rambles and awkward moments that are in line with the character and their vibe. But so if any of that is not your thing, I completely understand and hope you have a good day or night. If you are going to continue the audio, however, I hope that you enjoy what you hear. Oh, hi. You're awake. How do you feel? Not great. Well, that is to be expected. You got roughed up pretty bad back there. Do you remember what happened? You kind of went into shock, and it ended pretty quick, so I don't know if you even remember it. Well, me and my group were just peacefully riding through the forest when we saw you up on a ridge, and then I think someone was chasing you. I don't know, but you decided to descend the ridge, not so gracefully, and you landed right at the feet of our party, so we decided to take you in. No, running from the city guards. What city is near here, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, okay, then I was heading the right way. Perfect. No, we're not going to take you back into town. Relax. What, are you a troublemaker or something? Oh. You stole to survive. Well, don't we all? Well, I mean, don't some people do that? I think it's pretty common these days. Anyway, ever since the idiot of a king was installed and he made all the, lords of the land, bunch of idiots. King is an idiot, and every single lord he installed is an even bigger idiot. You agree? I thought you would. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would not think that given your current line of work, in addition to your current physical state, I would not recommend that you set off on your own quite yet. My party will keep you safe, and you can stay close to me. And we can talk more and stuff and hang out, I guess. But you really shouldn't, leave yet. Here, let me unwrap your arm. Yeah, it's already pretty, well, it's healing well, or decently well. You can see, like here, it's, decent, but on this side, it's a little bit deeper of a thing, so I don't know if you're gonna wanna, you should probably stay. We have some salves and stuff, and some stitches, kind of. They're just yeah, well, they would work, but I would just recommend that you should stay here. It's completely up to you, of course. If you want to leave, at least let me make you a care package first. Okay, I'll stay. Good. I think that's the healthiest option. So your arm isn't too bad, honestly. It's really not that bad. It's just like soft tissue. Your legs are not as great. A lot of little stuff got you. Maybe probably most of it as you were running from the guards of that city or whatever. But they're bandaged up with some good salve, and you should be right on your way in maybe a week or so. The name of my group? Well, I mean, we don't really have a name per se. It's probably best for you not to know. Well, I don't want to. I mean, I guess you kind of are already an outlaw. You're not an outlaw. Well, you said you stole. That's pretty, not lawful, unlawful. Hmm? No, we're just travelers. But we might be in the same, business as you. Just on a little bit of a grander scale. It's kind of fun, but we try to only deal with those who deserve to be dealt with, if you know what I mean. Am I the doctor? Oh, God, no. Well, I'm the closest thing we have to one. Doctor, cook, sort of thing. But I'm also the leader. What do you mean? You recognize me? I don't... From a wanted poster. Well, you're right. That is me. I am very wanted these days. My bounty is pretty high, huh? What is it, recently? Because I haven't seen a poster in a while. I haven't been in a city in a while. Did they raise it or lower it? What's it at? Oh, really? They lowered it like 200,000. Just because I haven't like done anything interesting in 2 weeks. You want to join my group? I don't know about that. I mean, like, I'm okay with you being here and like us making sure that you're okay, but I don't. Do you really want to join this? You know what we do, obviously. And you're really okay with that? Like, I'm assuming you've just done small things up until now. This is the real deal. Well, I mean, I did have a look through your bag, and you have a lot of tools. And I believe you made them yourself. I admire your craftsmanship. You did a really good job on some of those lockpicks. Yeah, better than I could ever do. We do need someone who has skills like that. And we can teach you some more. Oh yeah, well, I mean, the people who make the wanted posters and stuff, they only get like glimpses of me, and no one actually ever meets me, obviously, because they would kill me. But, or imprison me or whatever. They would probably kill me. But so they never get to talk to me, so nobody knows that this is how I act. Well, I guess you do now, but you're going to be part of the group, so it doesn't really matter. Or unless you're a rat or something. No, I'm not really too worried about it. like I said earlier, the feudal lords are idiots, and so is the king. So them coming up with a plan of having like a fake like thief get chased by guards and have all this thief stuff on them, and oh, it's a big plot to betray. I don't think that they're smart enough to do that. So I'm like very certain that you're actually in my line of work. So I'm okay with you joining us because I trust you. Well, like, I trust you, as in I trust that you are who you say you are. And that you know who I am, and that you probably won't betray me because of who I am. I do know my reputation. But enough about that stuff. It doesn't really matter. How are you feeling? Do you feel faint? Are you thirsty? Do you want some soup? I make good soup, I swear. Or maybe, there is a problem with being notorious. If I, like, say I'm trying a new recipe, right? I cook the thing and I give it to my group, and then they will tell me it's great. But I don't know if they're saying that just because they're scared of me or if it's actually good. So I guess there's a problem. That's a pretty unique issue. Well, anyway, like, would you like some soup? We stole it from a lord about 10 kilometers, like, behind us. Like, that way. South, I think. I don't know. I'm not the navigator. I can't do that. Using the stars and stuff, it's too hard for me. Oh, and to be honest with you, I was very surprised when I looked in your bag and I saw all those lockpicks. I mean, just judging by how you look, I kind of initially assumed that you were some kind of noble or royalty or something. But I mean, I looked at your bag and your clothes, and I was like, well, I don't know, I don't really know what's popular with nobles these days, so maybe wearing, like, kind of beaten down stuff is a noble thing, but, like, your, face is really nice and, noble, I guess. I'm so awkward. I'm so sorry. You probably didn't expect the notorious Bandit King or Bandit Prince. I don't know what they call me these days. Something. It always changes. I don't know. You probably don't keep track of it, but they alternate between Bandit King, Bandit Prince, Bandit Lord. It's all anything. And sometimes I'm like, are they talking about me, or is there some new person up on the block? Or are they too tight? Shoot, here, 1 second. There, is that better? Okay, good. I don't wanna, blood flow is essential to healing, and cutting it off would be extremely negative for you, so I do not want to do that. Oh, also, here, you had some weapons. We had them cleaned and sharpened. Here you go. Yeah, I'm just handing them to you. Why? Well, 1, you're injured, and 2, I mean, I didn't get the title, the Bandit King, by not being fluent with the tools of the trade, if you catch my meaning. So I'm not I'm not scared giving you your stuff back. It's yours. I'm not gonna steal from you. You're one of us. Yeah. We're gonna move in the morning, so you should probably sleep now. Yeah. Alright. Good night.